My wife left me and my 6-month-old baby and ran away with her boyfriend. Then what I did with my baby will surprise you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another story of one of our close friends whose name is Adam. Before moving towards the story, I would like to ask you all to please subscribe to our channel for such amazing videos and stories, and to press the bell icon for the latest updates. So Adam says that my name is Adam. I live in New York City. I had a great job and now I had a car too. One day my car broke down in the street and died in such a street where there was a lot of garbage. I called my best friend to take a mechanic with him and come there, and I started waiting there. But that friend of mine was also no responsible person. He had never done anything good in his life. He was taking a long time until evening was about to fall, and it was very cool there when I suddenly saw someone lying on the side of the garbage cab with a dirty blanket. My car broke down and I was forced to park here, and was surprised to realize that whoever he is, I lived on the same street. But who is this? When they removed the blanket from her face, she suddenly held my hand tightly and said, "How dare you do all this?" I was surprised to see that it was a girl. She also became quiet after seeing me. I said that I have no such intention. My car has broken down. I'm standing here. She said that I know that yours is broken for very long. I have been looking at you. I'm lying in garbage. So you might not have noticed me, but I've been looking at you for a long time. Your car is broken and your friend hasn't brought the mechanic yet. Yes, I was surprised that she was watching and listening to all these things, but I didn't even think about it. She said, "I can try to fix your car." I was surprised that she was watching and listening to all these things, but I didn't even ask about it. She said, "I can try to fix your car." She checked my car. I was surprised and uncertain if she would do it. But after 2 minutes, she moved some wires of my car and my car started. I was surprised. I thanked her and said that you can come with me. It is very close here tonight and very cold. You can come with me and you can stay at my house. I will feed you a good meal. So in this way, I can say thank you to you. I thought that maybe she will say no. There is no need, or you can just say thank you and you can go. But she said, "Okay, that's a good idea. I'm ready to go with you now." I couldn't tell her no. No. I was saying the same thing. I took her with me. Her body smelled very bad because she obviously lived in the garbage. First, I asked her to take a bath and gave her some clothes to wear. Then I ordered a nice food and she ate all that food like she's eating for the first time in her life. Then I showed her an extra bedroom so she can go and sleep there. I don't know why I like that girl so much. And when she was going to, leave my house in the morning, I said, "You will go to live to the same life again." He said, "I have not completed my studies and I'm alone in this world. There is no one who can pay my bills. So I have no other option." But then I told her that she can stay with me if she wants again. She said yes. Immediately she started staying with me and used to do my housework when she was living in a clean environment, eating good food, taking bath. She became even more beautiful. She did all the housework well, and I didn't have any complaints about her until one day suddenly I felt very attracted to her, and gradually a physical relationship was established between us. She used to say that I can't be a burden on you. So I asked my friend to get a job for her in the superstore. She used to work 6 hours there at the counter, and she got a lot of money and she got some groceries for the week for free. I was really surprised when I heard the news, but I found out that she was going to be the mother of my child. She said, "Maybe it's time for me to go now because you didn't give me shelter to do all this. I should go." But I told her this child is mine and I want to bring her into this world. I want to give birth and we will take care of it together. That I married her. Now she had become my housewife and we lived together. No one except my friends knew that she was a beggar. They admired me so much that you married a girl whom you picked up from garbage can. I said that. Don't say that again and again because she is now my wife and is going to be the mother of my child. My wife was 4 months pregnant and now her belly was starting to show, and she was standing far away from me in a mall where a man came to her and gave a card to my wife. My wife took that card and I said, "Who was it?" Then my wife laughed and said he was giving me his card and saying that I want to meet you. I like you very much. If you want, we can date. I was very angry about it. So I said to her that how could you even think of such a thing and taking this card from him? And where the hell is your wedding ring? Why don't you wear it in the public? Then she said I had taken it off before taking a bath and I should wear it, but I forgot. But I often did not see the wedding ring in her hand. I said that you should not take the card from him. So you should have told him that the man standing there is my husband and I'm pregnant also. So you better take this card and get lost. This is what you should do. I said to my wife that it was not a small thing. So you better take it seriously. I don't want to see you doing such a thing in future. My wife did not answer me. They started to pass in the same way and we got a lovely little son. I was so happy to have my son. I named him Tim. He was so cute. My wife was very angry since she had my son. She was angry about everything. I couldn't understand that having a baby is not easy for a woman. But she started behaving like a child. Her body started deteriorating, or maybe she was suffering from postpartum depression. But that didn't mean she didn't care about her baby, because she didn't care about him at all. One day in the morning, my eyes opened to my son's cry. I changed his diaper and started looking for my wife because she could breastfeed him. But I don't know where she was. I was surprised to find that out. Her door was open and suddenly I saw a note on the floor with something written on it. My wife had left a message for me. She said that I have spent my whole life in great difficulty and then I married you and thought that everything will be okay. I got a job and I was quite happy, but your baby was God in my womb. And then you married me. I'm not that kind of a girl. This marriage, this baby, taking care of the baby, changing the diaper. I can't do this for the rest of my life. So I'm leaving you forever. I also made divorce papers and also signed it. Now you also signed a disregard. If there is something to talk about or I want to come somewhere, then I will come, but I'm leaving you forever. You can take care of Tim better than me. I'm going with the one I found in the shopping mall. You are a very good helper, but you couldn't be my lover. I couldn't spend my whole life with you. So you forgive me. I couldn't believe it. She was a girl whom I took up from the garbage can. I raised her from garbage, married her. Then I made her the mother of my child, gave her a level that, no one else can get in this whole world. But what she did to me, that was absurd. And then she left after that. Another woman came into my life and it started going like this because now I didn't want to get married with anyone. I didn't want to get in the provision of marriage. I got married. But what did she do? I have trained my child very well. I wanted to make him a very good person. I wanted him not to become like his mother. That's why I gave him a very good education and then made him a welfare in which he used to help people who live in the garbage, those who live in the streets and have no homes. He used to pick up countless people from such places and help them during the day and clean them, feed them and then hand them over to this center. I was very proud of myself. One day I went to a child center to see how he was doing. There was a woman screaming. Maybe they were trying to clean her, but she was screaming when my son came to know that I had come. He came to meet me. I said, "Who is this?" He said that there is an old woman in a very bad condition, in such a bad condition that she has some wounds on her body and worms have got inside these worms, but she still does not want to be treated. I was shocked to see this woman because she was none other than my son's mother and my old wife. Her condition had become very bad. Maybe the same thing happened to her again. She came back to her old place and now she didn't even recognize anyone. She was mad. Tears came to my eyes. My son said, "Do you know her?" I said to my son, No, son. I don't know her. Seeing his condition, my heart was filled with sorrow. I told my son to take care of her. "You're doing a great job, my son," and then I just left seeing her in this condition. I was very sorry until I come home. I didn't tell anything to my son. But after a week, my son told me that I have taken good care of her. She's my mother. She doesn't recognize anyone. She doesn't even remember her own name. I know she's my mother, but she was neither good to you nor to me. But fate punished her. So I have forgiven her and will take care of her because you know she was my mother. I said that you are the best